Hobby, Reaper and Harvest, 3,000 square kilometers of exploration. The next mine? Alistair, you are not only going into production, you also have a new thing with exploration, as you have a large land position in Australia. Let's talk about your exciting exploration stuff.
I'd love to. Exploration's just a great adventure. It's the word discovery means that you didn't know beforehand, so it's always an adventure. What we've been doing in this last few years, whilst working the project that will go into production with the Chinese to the stage of being ready to go, is to mine data and assemble information that allowed us to go to the 100% on ground and start doing some work. And that has led to finding a whole bunch of new, exciting copper targets that are not far away from drilling. So it's pretty exciting stuff.
So it's like the one we see here, Harvest. I think that's pretty new, and I think that's one of your top geologists here, George Ross. And outcropping copper mineralization with 7%. I mean, that's a lot, isn't it?
It's actually quite common. And this rock here, Jochen, is an example of some very high-grade copper rocks that you can find at surface. You'll see blue and green in that. The blue is azurite and the green is malachite. It's very, very pretty. And that's what makes a geologist like George smile when he finds stuff like that sticking out the ground. But the image you see here with the bright colours is a map of copper metal in soil. There's so much copper in soil it gets up to 0.5% copper in soil. But the pink you can see there, over 2 kilometres, is 0.1% copper in soil, very high. And how we led into it, amongst other things, was we've now got a portable X-ray analyzer. You can walk up to a rock and you can get an instant copper analysis. But there, the other thing you can see in that image are those little bushes with the white flowers. They only grow with this high copper in the soil. So this is a very big anomaly, 2 kilometres long and ready for drilling.
Wow, then it means the flowers show you a bit where the high copper is, right?
Normal plants are poisoned by the amount of metal in the soil. So no big trees or anything can grow, but some grasses and and some of these bushes with little white flowers, and once you know about them, where's the copper?
Wow, fantastic. And I mean, we've just talking about Harvest, but you have also Hobby and Reaper, and we see this here on this big map. Can you give us an idea how large is that land position?
That's just a part of the land position. We've got over 3,000 square kilometres of
square kilometres
of tenure. And what we've been doing, as we started to understand it, perhaps our approach was a little different from others, integrating data mining with the X-ray machine, very close-based soil sampling, and we're even using drones to sort of map landforms. Integrating that is giving us a little bit of a different perspective, so we've been acquiring ground quietly for a number of years. But what we see here are the areas we're focusing on as a result of that, and we've got more to do, and we've identified 3 very large anomalies. Now, the important thing about these is what we've done is benchmark them against what we already know. So the Little Eva deposit, which is the main focus of the Chinese joint venture, is a 100 million tonne deposit. The anomaly sitting over Little Eva is much smaller than these new anomalies that we've found. Now that may mean nothing until we drill. The geologists call the drill machine the truth machine, because there's only one truth, that's a reality. We won't know, but certainly for this stage of exploration you cannot ask for anything more encouraging than we have now. So it's very exciting. Drilling in a few weeks.
Exactly, in a few weeks you're drilling. When can we expect first results?
Probably 6 to 10 weeks would be first results.
And so before Christmas, for sure?
It should be easily before Christmas.
Yeah, and so if you are happy with the results, you'll drill more next year, right?
If we're happy with the results, we'll have a very good Christmas and we'll drill more next year. The one rush is in this part of the world. Northern Queensland has a monsoon. So come December, if the rains come, you won't be drilling.
Okay, good.
You have to wait until March and the rains stop, or else you'll just be paddling in mud.
Well, Alistair, thank you very much for that. And hopefully you are coming then back very soon when the truth machine has told you some good results. And we are very curious on that.
I look forward to it too, Jochen. A pleasure as always.
Thank you very much, Alistair. Ladies and gentlemen, that was Dr. Alistair Cowden, the Managing Director of Altona Mining. And yeah, you heard it, beside their fantastic production, they will start hopefully in 2.5 years. Latest in Australia, they have a lot of more land tenure. It's altogether over 3,000 square kilometers. And they have 3 exciting new targets they start to drill now within the next weeks. And before Christmas, we should see some hopefully then good results, and we keep you posted about it. I'm your host, Jochen Steiger, in partnership with Dukascopy TV. Thanks for watching us. Bye-bye from Geneva.